Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So I'm going to continue on with my walkthroughs of the Dream, Do, Enjoy and Share books that I started doing on Wednesday. If you missed that video, I did the Dream and Do. Today's video is going to be the Enjoy and Share, and I'm just going to walk you through them and kind of tell you a little bit about the books and about the activities that are in them, but just so you can see the whole way through. I just start off with how beautiful that colour is. Oh, navy blue and me, such a good combination. So you start off with another one of these beautiful photography pages at the front. And then this is what I've gone through. If you didn't see Wednesday's video, I've just gone through and put little flags on all the pages that I eventually want to copy into my planner. So this is just one of those things that I want to make sure I put there because it is very important to remember to enjoy everything. Everything that we do, obviously, not everything, but a lot of the things we do, we get so caught up in trying to get to the end point that we forget to actually enjoy what we're doing while we're doing it. And especially now that I'm in Melbourne and enjoying my life so much, I like to take a couple of seconds every day and just smile and remember where I am. It makes it more fun, I think. So it's exactly this. It's not the journey, it's the journey, not the destination. So it's just, yeah, just remembering to smile and enjoy everything. So this is another one that I want to put in here. What makes you happy? Whatever it could be something as simple as having a beautiful breakfast every morning, to it having a cup of tea, exactly what it says here, being able to play with beautiful stationery, everything like that. And then it's also a lot to do with being grateful. So this is another workshop that Kikki-k do, is the gratitude. Do they do a gratitude one or is it a happiness one? I have to double check that one, but it's another one that sort of really teaches you how to be grateful for everything that you have, even if you don't have a lot, but just to be grateful for every day, which is exactly what this page says. Some more photos. And it's got a 30-day gratitude challenge. I'm thinking about doing this maybe in sort of August or September or October, when life isn't quite so complicated, because at the moment I'm really busy. So you've got choose kindness, enjoy the little things, and then it's got a whole heap of those little things. So quiet moments with loved ones, organising, colour coordinated bookshelf, all things that I love. So you've got beautiful photos again through here. I really love the gilding in these. I think it's really pretty. Create a home you love. Restaurant bucket list. If you've especially for me now that I'm in Melbourne, having one of these actually might be really useful, because there's all these amazing restaurants in Melbourne that I have always heard about but I've never been to. So perhaps that's something that I need to look at putting in my planner as well. It's got a recipe here for Swedish toshkaka, I think that's how you say it, which is a Tosca cake. So it teaches you exactly how to make it. Ways I love to move my body. So if the health part of it's really big for you, that's a really good one there. How will I go offline and disconnect to reconnect? So actually getting out into nature and enjoying it just a little bit. So then it moves on to the traveling always. My favorite thing to go is where I've never been. And I really do love to travel. It's just something I don't always have a lot of time to do. So it's something that I really want to put these in my planner, all the places that I want to go. So it's got not only places that you want to go, but places that you've been. So what are the cool places you've been to? It then really pushes the whole Swedish thing with 24 hours in Stockholm. So what are things that you could do if you had 24 hours in Stockholm? Then it's teaching you how to be a lifelong learner. So it lists out a lot of favourite books. So if you really want to take some of these a little bit further, these are the ways, a lot of the books that they recommend actually really helping you out. But just having a general page on your planner of books that you'd like to read, I think is a really good thing as well. So it's got a bit about hobbies and passions. So 10 ways I'll make time for my hobbies and passions. Things I want to do that I've never done before. I remember one of the ladies in the group was telling us how she went to a line dancing class. Do that again. I remember one of the ladies in the workshop with us was telling us how she'd just been to a line dancing class, and how she was really, really bad at it, but how she always wanted to go to one, and so she just did it. And just the amount of joy that brought to her, I think, was really, really cool. So it doesn't matter what the little thing that you want to do is, but if it's something you've never done that you've always wanted to do, I would really encourage you to grab hold of that, write them down, and tick them off, because it's a really good way to really push yourself out of those comfort zones. Teaches you all about your morning routine, because the way you start your day is often the way you'll finish your day. Teaching you how to be mindful, taking a moment every day to be mindful goes through all of that. This whole bit about stressing less is something I really want to put into my planner, just to really help me out on those moments that everything's not quite going the way you want it to. Being kind to yourself. What are the situations that cause you, situations or thought that cause you stress? So staying up late causes me to be tired and overwhelmed, so therefore you try and cut those out. I love that photo. That pony is just gorgeous. Teaching you all about trusting yourself, being kinder to yourself, and journaling. It sort of teaches you a little bit about journaling in here. Journaling is something I love the idea of, but for some reason I can never quite find a way to do it. And then this one just says go all in. I just love it. So pretty. So that's the Enjoy book. The last one is the Share book, and you'll notice there's no page flags hanging out of this. It's not that there's nothing in this book that I took away from. In fact, while I'm going through this with you, I'll probably find one or two. But just, it didn't speak to me the way that the other books did. Sorry, frog. So just jumping straight into it. Again, you've got the beautiful front page. Feed your soul. Life is meant to be shared. Who do you want to share it with? And more of the beautiful photos. What's worth living for? It only takes one person to change your life, and that's you. It's also talking about not just sharing your life and your passions with one other person. It's not talking about it in that sense, but all the people in your life. So you've got here about your calling. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go and do that, because what the world needs is people who come alive. I just love that one. So my talents, my skills and strengths. What could you teach? I can help others by. This was sort of something I touched on a little bit in my review as well. This whole bit made me think about more about you guys and what I do here on my channel that kind of I project out to you. And I always hope that I am bringing a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness, a bit of something, and teaching a little bit. So this is my sort of way of giving back in some kind of weird way. So then it also has here, how will you change the world for the better? And find your intersection between passion, sustainability and potential, passion, need and talent. So finding that perfect little thing that really allows you to shine bright as I turn the page, and that's what page I come up on. So then talks about choices and what your decisions are, how you want to be remembered, not just by your family but by all the people that you meet. Live a life true to yourself. Don't live the same year 75 times and call it a life. What's your true purpose? It's just really making you think about the impact that you want to have on everybody around you. What shoulds are holding you back? What are the things that you should be doing that maybe don't lead you to enjoying exactly what you're doing right now? So that I should stay in this job because it gives me a steady paycheck, as opposed to maybe giving it up and choosing to do something else. Then reminds you to celebrate all the people in your life. How have other people changed your life? So then has people that I'm grateful for. So I said this in the video I did on Wednesday as well. It'd be really good to put post-it notes along here if you are someone that likes to write in these kinds of books, or doesn't like to write in these sorts of books, but still wants to use the pages to actually help you out. Using post-it notes on here would be a really good way to use them without actually damaging the book. That one's pretty too. Being a connector, so making sure that you might not be able to help someone, but one of your friends might be able to, so connecting those people together. The community that you're in, whether that's an online community like we've got, or if it's an actual community that you're part of. So you've got random acts of kindness here. You've got a whole page of them. You can just tick them off. This would become something cool to put in your planner as well. Put yourself in the way of beauty. Send love. So that could be something that if you really want to take this to the next level, something I've actually even thought of is actually writing out little handwritten notes to random subscribers, sort of maybe once a month, and just sending them out to say thank you so much for being with me. The problem with that obviously is that then I need to collect all your information, which becomes rather complicated, and then makes me feel like slightly a bit of a stalker. So maybe we don't need to do that yet. Teaches you all about the Kikki-k handwriting. This was on the blog, on the Kikki-k blog a little while ago, how to do that. So I will put a link to that down below if I can find it. So you can print out something with that. That should give you a printable that you can copy. But it does teach you how to write the Kikki-k way. And then it has how to make a difference, some more photos. And then really just saying, just be yourself. Because if no one else is you. So, yeah. Now is the time. Share joy. Shared joy is a double joy. And then just finishing off with just one of the most spectacular photos. So that is the share book. Just as I have been going through that, just as I thought I would, I've thought of a bunch of stuff that I want to put in my planner. So I will go back and put post-it notes on that. Basically as soon as I finish talking to you guys. But they are the enjoy and share books. If you have either of these, I would love to see how you've used them, how you've implemented some of the lessons in here into your life, into your planner, into the way that you do things. I'd be really, really interested in that. So I'd love to see them. You can send them to me on any of my social medias. And that goes for either of the other 2 books that I did on Wednesday as well. If you did like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I will be trying to use these lessons in my planner a bit. So I'll try and keep you updated on those when I do them. If you want to leave me a message, you can obviously down below, or you can find me on any of my social medias there down below as well. I will also include links to all of these books and to the workshop review that I did a couple of weeks ago, so you can go and check that out if you like. That's it for today. I hope you did enjoy this video. I will see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye!